Here's how to start Windows PC faster. Windows-powered PCs frequently boot up in a few seconds, but most of them gradually slow down over time. If the user wants to shorten the time it takes for their PC to boot up, here are 3 tips that can help users save a lot of time in the long run. Disable startup apps. Windows PCs, like Android and iOS devices, automatically launch some programs at the startup. In addition, mobile phones have a few processes running in the background, while Windows PCs have a lot going on. These programs may grow over time when the user installs new software on their system, slowing the PC to a halt. However, majority of them may be readily deactivated in the Windows Task Manager startup area. First off, to do so, launch the Task Manager by right-clicking on the taskbar or pressing the Ctrl-Alt-Delete keyboard shortcut. Next, select Task Manager from the resulting window. Once finished, locate and click on the Startup tab in the top bar. Now, when users start their PC, they will see a list of programs that are already loaded. Upgrade the HDD to SSD. Several software tricks might help users to save a few seconds while booting up their PC, but software optimizations can only go so far. Whereas, if the user has a Windows PC with a hard disk and can afford to update it, consider upgrading their old mechanical hard disk to a solid-state drive, often known as an SSD. These drives outperform standard hard disks with moving components in terms of overall speed. Downloading Windows on an SSD also speeds up and improves the responsiveness of the user's machine, along with the software's loading times. Windows requires anything from 20 GB to 50 GB of space. They may always go with the inexpensive 120 GB drive, which begins at 1,000 rupees. Hibernate or put the PC to sleep. Despite these choices do not speed up the PC startup, they are useful if users check their system every few hours and don't want to shut down the computers. When you close the lid on most current laptops, they immediately enter sleep mode, allowing users to continue their work a few seconds later. However, the sleep mode is not suitable for desktop computers since it's preferred to turn off the power cord after we finish using them. This is when the hibernation option comes into play. When a user hibernates a Windows PC, it saves all programs that were active the time you push the button and allows you to switch off the main power. However, this function is deactivated by default. To enable hibernation on the Windows PC, first navigate to the Start menu. Now search for Control Panel and then click on it. Now go to Power Options and pick Choose what the buttons do from the left panel. Now select Change Options that are presently unavailable, check the Hibernate box, and then click the Save Changes button at the bottom.